Hi, I'm Adam Yenser, and welcome to the Canceled News, filmed in front of a live one-camera guy. Please be sure to like and subscribe. My self-worth is directly tied to that number. And come see me live. I'll be at the Comedy Chateau in North Hollywood June 10th and 21st, Flappers Comedy Club in Burbank on June 25th, and in San Luis Obispo June 28th and 29th. Also, check out my interview with Chrissy Mayer on her YouTube channel. We talked about our memories interning together at Conan, my time writing for Ellen, and which fellow right-wing comedian I don't think is funny. Spoiler alert, it's most of them. Now here's what's in the news. New evidence shows that National Institute of Health scientists made $710 million from drug companies during the COVID pandemic, which explains Dr. Fauci's new grill, monocle, and diamond-studded coronavirus bling. The NIH says they were just following the science, which told them to practice financial distancing by staying at least 6 figures away from other people. In an effort to help save the company from bankruptcy, Flavor Flav went to Red Lobster and ordered everything on their entire menu. It's the most crabs he's gotten since Flavor of Love Season 2. That's a real crab fest. Donald Trump joined TikTok, the app he once tried to ban, and already has over 2 million followers, due both to his political popularity and viral dance moves. On Sunday, China successfully landed a lunar probe on the far side of the moon. Here's a shot of Mission Control. A bar in Ohio is celebrating Heterosexual Awesomeness Month to push back against Pride Month. Unfortunately, Pride Month loves when you push back against it. But this does seem like a fun way to counter all the Pride Month propaganda everywhere, so on this week's Canceled News, we'll be celebrating Heterosexual Awesomeness Month too. In an open casket wedding on Saturday, 93-year-old Rupert Murdoch got married for the 5th time to his no-soulmate, 67-year-old Elena Zhukova. Talk about an age difference, she's young enough to also already be dead by now.
What awesome heterosexuals!
Alec Baldwin, his wife Hilaria, and their 7 children have started shooting a reality show for TLC.
Awesome heterosexuals!
There were no survivors. TLC is also working on another new reality show starring Donald Trump and Hunter Biden, entitled Cellmates. At a wedding in England, the groom had a penguin fill in for his best man, while his best man filled in for the penguin by raising a gay egg at the zoo. And get this, during the reception, the penguin jumped up and caught the bride's garter, but only because it smelled like fish. A restaurant in Canada claims that Zachary Quinto, who played Spock in Star Trek, acted like an entitled child and made one of their hosts cry. His angry outbursts may be early signs of Bendai syndrome.
To understand this week's obscure Star Trek reference, look up The Next Generation, Season 3, Episode 23.
Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's 18-year-old daughter Shiloh is legally dropping Pitt from her last name. Luckily for Brad, there are still plenty of other 18-year-old girls who want to add Pitt to their last name. A 50-year-old Toronto woman has been diagnosed with auto-brewery syndrome, a rare disorder where a person's gut produces alcohol on its own. The woman then asked her doctors if her gut could make her something like low-cal and fruity and like sweet but not too sweet. I don't know, surprise me. Unfortunately, on the drive home, she was pulled over by the cops and charged with a MIUI. But at least she's doing better than this Missouri woman who was diagnosed with the even rarer automethlab syndrome. Billionaire CEO John Catsimatidis said that in the wake of Trump's conviction, nobody wants to do business in New York City. Which isn't true at all. Lots of migrants and homeless people have been seen doing their business in New York City. As Tennessee Congressman John Rose spoke out on Capitol Hill against Trump's hush money conviction, his 6-year-old son sat behind him making funny faces. It's the most embarrassing thing a politician's son has done since Hunter Biden bought an illegal firearm, cheated on his taxes, hired prostitutes, got a stripper pregnant, colluded with foreign governments, slept with his dead brother's wife, and left a laptop filled with porn at a repair shop, all while high on crack. making him our
awesome heterosexual of the